So I was filming this minute scorpionfish when this large swimmer crab came and basically sat down in front of my camera, so as if this crab wanted to get filmed. So, you know, like, who am I to deny a charming invertebrate like this crab the wish to be on video? Now, there's another crab, and you can see how this one did not want to get filmed, so it digs itself in. And actually, let's look at that again in slow motion times 10. So they're very explosive in how they cover themselves with sand. Now, another really interesting crustacean I saw during this dive, this is a mantis shrimp. Now, this is not the typical peacock mantis shrimp. It's a smaller species, probably only about 5 centimeters long, and it's adapted to be camouflaged in the sand. I would be very grateful for a precise ID for this animal. Now, all of the footage I'm showing you in this video I took during a single night dive on Negros Island just a few days ago. Now, what was very striking during this night dive, I saw a lot of tiny scorpionfish. So again, I'm actually not completely sure what this species is. This is very striking, this yellow head. It's some kind of Scorpionopsis, I assume. So they were there, very active in the sand. The sand was covered in these balls of filamentous algae where they're really well camouflaged. And this one was sitting in this algae ball, and it was hunting. The video lights, which I obviously used, it's a night dive, they attract the these tiny crustaceans, and this tiny scorpionfish was really very active in picking them out of the water column and out of that ball of filamentous algae where it was sitting. So again, this is a really interesting dive site. It's one of these stereotypical muck diving sites. Other than a few sea fans, I did not see any corals, and I did not see any hard corals during the whole dive. But, the whole dive was very rich in terms of small cryptobenthic reef fishes and invertebrates, critters, right? So this fish really stuffed its mouth, and this was a very cool find. We see this occasionally. This is a bristle worm. Now, this is an annelid worm. It's a distant relative of the earthworms, which you might have in your garden or on your compost heap. But, they have many more of these bristles. So hence this is called a polycate, right? And they're actually quite venomous when you touch them. So I didn't. Beautiful animal. Check out how my video light reflects in all the bristles. Finally, we saw a very large. This was probably bigger than a fist of a large man. This is a sea hare. So it's a mollusk. It's not a nudibranch. It's a related group. It's a type of aplysia, and also check out how this is really well camouflaged in terms of its pattern when it's near this ball of seaweed. So, all that fauna you don't even see during the day, but then still, they're very well camouflaged. And another goby, which is actually quite a rarity at night. Usually these hide under the sand. Check out my book on gobies. I hope you liked that video, and check back very soon. More to come.